Hi guys, welcome to BPrep where we whiteboard quant questions appeared in previous year papers. Before we start with the question, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel to get updates on latest videos if you are preparing for any of the competitive exams. Let's start. A computer is sold either for rupees 19,200 cash or for rupees 4,800 cash down payment together with 5 equal monthly installments. Okay, so either we can pay 19,200 upfront or else we can pay just 4,800 and pay the remaining amount in equal installments. Okay, so the remaining amount would be 14,400. Okay, so this amount we can pay in equal monthly installments. So we know for simple interest and installment problems, so this is just the principal, okay, the amount which got left after we have done the cash down payment. So this is principal. So the installments will be calculated on debt, right? What is debt? So, or the interest part of this debt will be 14,400. So if this is our principal at rate of 12% per annum for 5 months, the interest will be, so 100 into 12. So we have to divide it by 12 because this rate is per annum and this 5 is months. So we need to convert this 5 months into years. So we have divided by 12. Okay. So this is 144 into 5, 720. So this interest is 720. So the debt amount would be 15,120. So this is the amount that the loan borrower has to pay, right, in 5 months. So now let's park this here and try to understand the installments concept. So here in this case, we have to pay this amount in 5 equal monthly installments. Let's say the installment value is 100 rupees every time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 number of installments. Every installment we are paying is of 100 rupees. Okay. Now, for a moment, let's forget that we are repaying the loan. Imagine we are investing this amount somewhere. Okay. So, when we are investing some amount, we will gain interest, right? So, if we have invested 100 rupees, okay, and all the calculations will happen after end of this 5th month. Okay, at the end of this 5th month. So when we have invested 100 rupees somewhere, what will be the value of 100 rupees after 5th month? So this 100 rupees will earn some interest on this 100 rupees at a rate of 12% per annum. So on this 100 rupees, we'll earn 12% of 100 rupees for how many months we have? So if we are investing 100 rupees here at the, like, after 1 month has gone, we have 4 more months in hand. So for 4 months, we'll earn interest on this 100 rupees, right? We are thinking that we have invested, we are investing this somewhere. Again, let's say this 100 rupees we are investing. So on this 100 rupees, now when we are investing this 100 rupees, we have 3 months in hand. So this 100 rupees after this horizon, so this line is our horizon at the end of 5th month, we have 3 months in hand. So on this 100 rupees, we'll again earn 12% for 3 months. Similarly, on the third installment that we have paid 100 rupees, we'll earn 12% for 2 months. Here we'll earn for 1 month and here we'll earn for 0 months, because when we are paying this 5th installment or the 100 rupees, like just now we have paid, after that no time has elapsed, so we won't earn any interest on this 100 rupees. So now if you see, in total we have paid 500 rupees, right? 100 rupees each time, 5 times, so 500 rupees. And we have also gained some interest on this 500 rupees, right? So how much interest that we have got? So if we add this all up, here we have 4 months, we have earned 12% on 100 rupees for 4 months. Again we have earned 12% on 100 rupees for 3 months, we have earned for 2 months, for 1 month and for 0 month. So if we add up all this is in total 10 months. Right. So can we say the total interest that we have earned from this is 12% of 100 rupees for 10 months, right? This will be equivalent to this. So the interest that we have earned is 12% of 100 rupees for 10 months is 12 into this is the rate. Principal is 100 rupees and tenure is 10 months by 100, and again we have to divide it by 12 because rate is 12% per annum and tenure is months, so you have to divide it by 12. So if we cancel this out, so we have earned a total interest of 10 rupees. So we can say if we are investing 100 rupees per month, we have invested 500 rupees. At the end of 5th month, our maturity amount is 510 rupees. So imagine this is an RD or something, recurring deposit, where we are depositing 100 rupees per month. Okay, so this is 510 rupees. Now in the exam we don't need to do all this. I'll also tell you a shortcut how to achieve this. So we just need to get this 500 and 510, how much total interest that we have earned. So if we assume the EMI be always 100 rupees, we can calculate this, right? So rate of interest into principal will always be 100 rupees, or put it whatever is given in the question, and this tenure. So finding tenure is the only question. So now you see here, if our EMI is 5, so if number of EMI is 5, for the first installment we'll get EMI minus 1 month's interest. Okay, so N is 4, which is EMI minus 1. So EMI number of months minus 1. It can be number of years also. And this 4 plus 3 is a sum of natural numbers. So to get the sum of these natural numbers, we can say N into N plus 1 by 2. N is 4, so 4 into 5 by 2, which will be 10. Okay, so tenure will be 10 months. That we can put here in this formula and get the interest. Okay, so this 500 is the principal that we invested over time, and the value is 510 rupees. So if we talk in terms of investment, if 500 rupees is your investment, 510 is the maturity amount. And now if we talk in terms of this loan, then if 500 was the principal, then 510 is the debt amount. So by paying this 500 rupees, we have actually cleared a debt of 510 rupees. Okay, so why we are paying 500 and clearing debt of 510? Because the amount that we have paid over time is also incurring some interest, which we are earning and calculated towards the debt. So 510 rupees. So in exam we'll just do this, and we won't do this like calculation of everything. So let me remove things which we don't need. So now if we follow this interest rate 12%, then what do we get? So if our debt is 510 rupees, if debt is 510 rupees, our EMI was 100 rupees, right? We assumed the EMI 100 rupees and got the debt amount as 510. So if debt is 510, the EMI is 100 rupees. So if debt is 15,120, then what will be the EMI? It will be 100 by 510 into 15,120. Okay, if we solve this, we'll get the answer 2965. Okay, which is the answer. Now another way of solving this problem. Okay, so let's revise this quickly. So here in any exam we'll get this number of EMI months. If we reduce 1, we'll get N. We can get the sum of natural numbers 10 months, and we'll assume the EMI to be 100 rupees, 100 into that tenure. This will give us the interest component which we earned by paying all the EMIs, and if we add this interest to this amount, we'll get the debt amount, and then we can apply the unitary method. Okay. The other approach is, instead of taking the EMI as 100 rupees, we can also assume the EMI to be X. So what will happen if we assume EMI to be X? Then in that case, see, anyway this thing will always come. We have to figure out this 10. So this thing we always need to keep in mind. So if our EMI is 10, Then instead of 500, so 5 times we are paying 5x. So let's say we have paid 5x instead of 500p. And then the interest component that will earn on x is 12 into principal is 100, 10 year is 10 by 100 into 12. Okay, so this 12 will get cancelled and this will get cancelled, so x by 10. So interest is x by 10, so our debt amount in that case will be 5x plus the interest component is x by 10. Okay, so this is the debt amount. Now we can equate this debt amount here. So if 15,120 equals to, we can directly write 5x plus x by 10. So this will be 51x by 10. Okay, so if 51x by 10 equals to 15,120, then from here we'll get x equals to, so from here we'll get x equals to 15120 into 10 by 51. Okay, so again if we follow this, we will get the same answer, 2965. Okay, so again key thing here is to find out the number of months which will be used to calculate the interest component of our EMIs paid. Okay, I hope this is clear. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any doubts or questions, please post in comments. And guys, please do subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below to get updates on latest videos. Thank you.